So this is our first signal. Not quite sure what it is yet. It's looking like a piece of farm machinery. Had lots of that out of this field, apart from the belt buckle. So let's have a look and see what it is. So it's loose. It's very heavy. Let's clean it up a bit. Just a big round thing in the ground. Piece of old part of some kind of agricultural equipment, I would guess. But a big chunky piece. Right, on to the next. So another signal down here. Not sure what that is, but we will get it out and see what's going on. Well, it's loose, and it is a doorknob or drawer knob. Doesn't seem to be decorative, but still nice little find. Get it cleaned up a bit. If there's any decoration, I'll come back to you. On to the next. So the next signal is down here. Got some traces of rust. I don't know if you can see there in the soil. Let's have a look, dig a bit deeper and see what we've got in here. So it's come loose. There it is. And I'm assuming, because I know there was working horses in here a long time ago, that is something to do with the horses, I'd guess. Yeah, another good find still. On to the next. Got some company this morning. Two beautiful horses come and said hello. Such a lovely morning to be out. Just the sound of the birds. No car noises. Just a lovely morning to be out. Right, on to the next. Okay, the next signal is in here. And it's my first high-end signal. So let's have a look, see what it is. There it is. Bit of a mangled horseshoe. I don't mind that at all though. It tells the story of this place very clearly. Fits in perfectly for what we're supposed to find. They're lucky, aren't they, apparently? Right, on to the next. Right, our next signal is in here. You can just see it down there. And just a bit of scrap from farm equipment by the look of it. Quite interesting though still. Interesting shape. Yeah, there we go. Bit more history to this place. Right, on to the next. Hello mate. Okay, next signal is in here. I'll just give you a whiz on the Midi Hoard again. So it's not far off the surface here. Oh, it's a big chunk by the look of it. Or is it? Oh, what is that? What is that? Just a big nut. Ah. I wonder it was a bit of a strong one. Oh well, on to the next. Right, next signal is in here. Not far off the surface. Can't see anything yet. Oh, something big and chunky there, is there? Nope. Oh, what's that? Anything? Yes, it looks like it, doesn't it? A hook or something. Yeah, that's... no, is that... Yeah, it's a hook. It's like one of those keyring hooks, isn't it, that you clip down, but it's not. But that's interesting. Yeah, nice little find. On to the next. So our next signal is in here. Let's just have a check. It's in there, isn't it? What's that? Ah, look. Just a piece of scrap. Isn't that annoying? Just very nondescript annoyance. But still, that's alright. You've got to go over these bits and dig the iffy signals, and you never just know quite what's going to pop up. Nothing really. It's just a scrappy bit. Yeah. Oh well, on to the next. Right, next signal. Just dug it out the hole. Cleaned it up a bit. It's a big chunk. Very heavy. Thinner at one end than the other. Don't know about that. Don't know. Any ideas? Drop them in the comments, please. Right. On to the next. Next signal is in here. You can just see it, just here. What is that? That's interesting, isn't it? What is that? That's odd. So this is the roundup. It's not a massive roundup, it's just a sort of highlights pick, if you like, because I didn't record everything, so I've just picked up on a few things that I found most interesting, and this was the first one. It's intrigued me because of the shape. It's almost got a rounded end, a bit like you might find on a modern hammer, so it looks a bit like it could have been an old tool of some sort. If you have any ideas about it, then I'd appreciate any comments that you'd like to make on it in the comments section underneath. If you've got any ideas of what it could be, that would be great. It's just an intriguing shape and seems a bit too purposeful in its shape to be a piece of scrap. So that was the first one. Now I didn't record this one in the video, but if you look on the left hand side as you look at it, there's a sort of rounded triangular edge to it, and again this looks a bit like it could have been an old tool of some sort. And again, if anyone's got any ideas, please drop them in the comments. That'd be much appreciated. It just again seems too shaped to be just a piece of scrap. It's obviously been in the ground a long time, and I can't get it any cleaner than it is. So if you have any ideas, that'd be great. Thank you very much. And this next one, I'm guessing it's got something to do with the horsey history of the place, but I made that mistake in the video, which I'll come to in a minute. So again, if anyone's got any ideas, it'd be much appreciated. This next object I made a huge assumption about in the video and got it completely wrong. I thought again it was something horse related, and it's not. Big thank you to Les Tonkin from Kerno Diggers, who confirmed to me that this is in fact a shoe pattern, and shoe patterns were used to protect individuals' feet and their footwear from dirt and the rough and mud and horribleness of the floor. So they would have a wooden sole attached to the top of these iron rings, and then you would slip your footwear inside that wooden sole with the strap over the top, and that would protect you from the dirt on the floor. And it was particularly useful for women with their hems of their skirts, because it would keep it off the ground and stop it from getting dirty. But there was also, I think, some superstition around shoe patterns, in that broken shoe patterns have been found in the workings of, or the brickwork of, houses and old buildings, because they were supposed to ward off evil spirits. So quite an interesting story to shoe patterns. Now this was the most pleasing find, most amazing find of the day, and also of my metal detecting experience so far. It was only
about 3 inches deep or so. And initially the landowner and myself thought that it could possibly be part of a bell from a shire horse, because shire horses go with the history of the land. And it wasn't until I came back home and posted on a few sites, on a few Facebook pages, that Les Tonkin and Chris McLaughlin from Kerno Diggers came on. Thank you to you two for your help. And they both confirmed that it is in fact a post-medieval saddle pommel. It's been confirmed by the Fines Liaison Officer and is now being registered on the Portable Antiquities Scheme database online. So I hadn't heard of a saddle pommel before Chris and Les told me. So a really interesting history to that site now, going back that far. So amazing as well that these things have been found, that the cricket buckle on the same land, the saddle pommel, the shoe pattern, all found by the Nokta Makro Midi Hoard, which is my son's detector and has just performed brilliantly, has found lots of little gems. So yeah, a real pleasing couple of days on the pasture land, and can't wait to get back out there. Before I go, before I finish this video, I just need to do a couple of shout outs. One is to Marcus on Notch 211. Please go and check out his channel. Does some great videos, had some super finds lately. So yeah, go and check him out. And also the North Devon Detectorist as well. Some great videos, lovely land he's got there, picturesque. He's surrounded by wildlife. He's got a last video he had a deer that was just watching him while he was out detecting. Just great finds as well, and both great videos. So go and check those two out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.